Hi, I would like to welcome Jeannette. Work with Jeannette at my medical practice, and I wanted to talk to her because I think she's really a great person to start this interview series that I'm going to call Talk with a Doc.
Hi,
And
Tasha. How
hi,
are
Jeannette,
you?
welcome, and thank you so much for agreeing to do that.
Anytime. It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much. And I think you realize the reason why I wanted to speak with you.
I think I have a clue, but go ahead.
Okay. So I would like to, make an observation that, we are right now in the middle of a pandemic and everybody handles it very differently on the personal, but also, professional level. But I noticed that, you are a champion of approaching it and your attitude is absolutely amazing. And as you know, I have my highs and my lows during my day. But you have been, kind of like a steady anchor. And I'd like to ask you, how do you find the strength in, doing the way you're doing things, being so professional, so involved and so caring, but having this balance? Can you tell me your secret, please?
Well, thank you for that beautiful comment. I have a strong how can I say it? I have a strong person, my husband, that gives me the strength every day. So every day I just meditate before I leave my house to give me the strength, because it's not easy to leave your house and you're putting your life really in danger because of this pandemic. But you have to do it for your patients and your doctors. And that's what I sign up for. So I just take 5 minutes of my time in the morning before I walk in, and I say to myself, God, give me strength, because this is going to be another day and I have to be professional enough to help my patients and my doctor. Imagine if I were to go in like a maniac into like workforce. That would not be pretty. But I'm a strong person. I've been doing it for a long time, and I just find the strength to do it. And I do it with lots of love.
I know. Thank you. And I appreciate you for that. And thank you for, doing it so well. But this is a difficult time. And I know, you have 30 plus experience in your job. And I think then one part that makes you also such a strong anchor, as I call you in our work, is that you've been steady at the same practice for so many years. And
Yes, I have.
there's not many people that have that. As you know, people change jobs for various reasons multiple times. But I know you don't like this, work changes. You really like steadiness. Um, where do you think it's coming from? You not liking the change and like being, in the same place. What's the magic there?
I found what I love is helping patients. I did work with every specialty that we have, but I found my strength with rheumatology. I really enjoy working with the rheumatology doctors. I really think that you guys have a beautiful gift. And I really don't like changes at all. And that's why I've been there actually 33 years now. Um, Sorry about that. And I just really enjoy working. I don't know what's going on, but I really do enjoy working with my rheumatology patients and my doctors. And they've been great to me.
Yeah.
We started with University Medical Group, then we had changes, and the company has been really, really supportive of me, and I just give it my all.
Awesome. There is something that, and this is true, that patients know you so well and they feel so comfortable with you. And we had multiple doctor changes, but they come and they see you and they are so happy about that. And this really, helps everybody, helps the patient first. And I'm sure that makes your day when they, recognize you and talk to you about your changes through your life. And you sometimes talk about the grandchildren now.
I do. I have a special relationship. I have a special bond with patients that have been with us for so long.
Mhm.
We have patients that I've met when I started there. The first day I
Yep.
started there, we still have that kind of relationship that I can literally joke around with them. It's like they're my family.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Also think, don't you think that this is part that, we adapted to telemedicine so well? Because I think that patients are so comfortable with allowing us to care for them in that way. We have, I would say, 95% success rate with these visits. In a
I think
sense,
we have done an amazing job. I am so proud of the job that we have done providing these patient care through telemed and sometimes through video. The video is a little bit difficult,
yeah,
but the telemed has worked unbelievable for us.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
And this is part of that. I think that maybe that also gives you maybe so much strength. And I think in general that we are able to continue almost seamlessly going through pre-pandemic to middle of a pandemic, and it's going to be
Absolutely.
transitioning. But I want to ask you also about, I know that you taking care of your health on so multiple levels, and it's not just doing one thing, but you layer various things, and starting with exercise and your nutrition. And it's really inspiring that for you it's most important is for your health to do that and to do it the way you do. So can you tell me a little bit what motivates you this year, and also what keeps you going through the pandemic? Because I still see you walking the hallway, or there's
I,
a play.
I have to keep moving. I have to find the strength.
Yeah.
I'm doing it I want to better my life. I want to better my health by eating healthy. What motivated me this year was that I was a little bit overweight, and I said, no more. I need to have the strength to play with my grandkids. I have 3 beautiful grandkids, and 6, 3, and 7 months. And I want to be able to run with them. I want to be able to play. And I did it. It was just in January. I said, you know what? This is done. And I eat very healthy. I exercise every day. I walk 5 miles a day. And on the weekends, I do 8 to 9 miles.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yes. Every Saturday, this
Wow.
Saturday was really, really cold. So I worked
Yeah.
out inside, but my niece and I, we walk 8 to 9 miles on Saturdays and Sundays. So we do hit it hard. And I do, especially during this pandemic, I don't eat out. I don't buy
Mhm.
anything. I just make my food. I like to take my lunch to work. I want to know what I prepare is healthy and clean. And that's what I've been doing. I need to keep healthy. And I do take my vitamins every day.
Mhm.
I do eat healthy. I don't eat junk food anymore. I do crave it, but I
Yeah.
have to be strong, especially now.
Absolutely. No, I think that the craving is part, but you know what another thing that if you were ever to choose a person who's gonna do well during pandemic, definitely I could put my money on you. And
Thank you.
part of the reason of it is, and you have to admit that what I'm gonna say is right, is that you are prepared for any eventuality. Well, I come to work with a tipple, you have like a vitamin packet.
I
Uh,
sure do.
and you hand it, and so kindly hand it. So, okay, here it goes. And then, I come with indigestion, you have Pepto-Bismol. And what else happened to me in the last, it's, there's a headache, there's a Tylenol. So I
Yes.
think, you should be on the pandemic preparedness team. And
I am prepared. I have a little bit of everything in my drawer. And I've
you
always
do.
told you, if you need anything, just open my drawer. You will find a little bit of everything there.
I know. And I'm
But
really and I'm very thankful
I
for
have to have it. I have to be prepared just in case
Yeah.
of anything. You know, if I feel a little bit coming down with something, I have to take my little vitamin C, which I take every day.
Yeah, I know. And you share it with those around you. So
Yes,
hey,
I do.
listen, I really enjoyed it. You are my first guest, and I'm going to, take a look at it and share it with you. And
Yes.
I thought that it was fun.
I really like this.
I
I think
really
we need
liked
to
it.
do it again with other
Yes,
people. I really
yes,
think we should do this again.
we should. I
Yeah,
already have an idea for our next guest, and whether three of us, you know who I'm talking about, our next guest.
absolutely.
Will need no introduction, and but yeah, let's do it again and again. I'd like to thank you and wish you a very nice rest of your weekend with your family and loved ones, with your exercise, healthy
Thank
good
you.
food, a little bit of prayer, and a lot of walking if the weather permits.
Prayer is a very strong belief in my life, and prayers do keep me going a lot. Prayers have saved me. That's the way I see it.
That's
I
true.
pray. I have a lot of strength in that. But thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure. And let's do it again. It's been fun.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.